Hey, how everyone doing? For those of you that just watched the video I just did a second ago, I deleted that because it was some things on there that I didn't agree with. But I came on here to do this video about false reality. And what I mean by false reality is the reason why I call this false reality because we are living in a world where we've been told what to do by another group of people, and we've been told to do this and that, and we think we should be doing these things. Like, we think that mean if I could convince you to believe something, and even though you never saw it, but I'm trying to convince you to believe these things. It's a false, you giving a false reality. This is why we are down here on earth, and we doing what another group of people has put in place. I told y'all we've been conditioned and programmed from the time we was first able to understand things all the way up to now. We have been programmed. We've been programmed and conditioned. That's why I say it is crazy that we have to go to the rest of our lives paying bills and insurance and land taxes and all these type of things, and we think we should be doing these things, but we've been taught wrong. False reality. You mean to tell me just to turn a just to hit a switch on and off on the wall, you have to pay for that the rest of your life? Water, which is something that God put down here for free, we have to pay for it. That's why I say we living in a false reality. We live in a fairy tale, and I hate to say that, but that's what it is. Everything around you is for control. Is to keep you conditioned, and we all walking around with mental chains on us, not physically, but mentally. Because if it was physically, we all have shackles on our feet and all those type of things. But we are enslaved in our minds. That's what we mean. That's what I mean by false reality. Man give you the reality that they see fit, and it's up to us, to the people, to wake up to these things and break free. But you do have a lot of people that's waking up to they all you it's a lot of people out there that already know what's going on, and they doing without. That's why I say all we have to do is people, we just have to stop complying. We got to stop giving them so much power and authority over us as people. That's the answer. If we stop complying, we can break out of all of this. But what I'm saying, we've been conditioned to do these things, and we've been told to do these things for the rest of our lives. We shouldn't be doing this. We shouldn't have to pay no bills. We shouldn't have to pay for no food, water. You shouldn't even be paying for shelter. All this stuff will be free, but yet they'll say that the land of the free, and we have freedom and all that. We don't have no freedom. We only think we do. We got to think about this. We are being monetized 24/7 for the rest of our life. Is if we want to do something, we got to get approval, and you think God is okay with that? You think God is okay with another group of people putting us in these conditions? Because He's not. That's why God is fed up and He is angry with the way that man is running the world. They create all this evil and wicked things, and God is just tired of that. We shouldn't have to be in these conditions, and they put these things in place for us to be doing these things for the rest of our lives. It don't make sense. But all you have to do is think. We've been stripped from everything. They gave us the. That's why I call this video false reality, because they didn't given us the false reality that they want us to have. We don't. What about our own reality? What about? I told you, if we owned it everything, we can change this. If we owned it banks, if we owned it resources, if we owned the real schools and things like that, we will be, if we owned the connections to things, or how the ones at the top is running everything, we would have a chance to go against that. But but I'm trying to explain to people how these group of people got in position like they are. They, because of crookedness and evilness. That's how they was able to do it. They done stripped everything from the original people, and everything and they find ways to monetize everything. And I'm speaking of making money. Every way that they can make money, that's what they go with. Any if it don't matter, you can walk in the store and buy a piece of bubble gum, and you go have to pay for it. You paying taxes. People, we've been programmed to believe these things. That's why we'll do it the rest of our life. But I'm just trying to get people to think. We going into 2025, and a lot of people still haven't woken up. And it's not our fault. It's because we've been conditioned. We condition people. So we have to start thinking about these things. You think God is okay with us paying bills the rest of our lives? Like, God say that's fine. God didn't say that. He didn't approve of that. But another group of people did, though. So we got to stop giving them all of this, so much control, so much power over our lives. We got to stop complying with this stuff. We just have to. And this is how you can gain your self conscious back to what's really going on, and do without that's why a lot of people end up living in their cars, and staying in little in sheds and all this type of stuff. But they able to adapt to that. Why? Because they didn't woke up to what's going on, and they didn't broke out of this false reality that man has given us. We done broke out of it. So now they live in their own reality. So that's what I'm trying to get people to think about. So God want us to work and be content with what we have, as long as we have food and clothes. Yes, yes. What no sage, that's correct. Yeah, you correct on what you're saying. But God didn't say pay for everything. But you got a point with what you said. But food, well, what I'm saying is food, water, and shelter is all we need. Don't think that we gotta have the best of anything. We don't. I don't care nothing about wearing name brand stuff. I don't care about one of that, because one thing about it, if you left here today or tomorrow, all this stuff will still be here, and on top of that, they can make more of it. So why cherish that type of stuff? I don't, you know. But I'm just trying to get people something to think about. It's all about just thinking outside the box. What I'm saying is, things we paying for things that should be free. You know, um, so you know, we just gotta, things that we supposed to be eating um off the land. Things but you gotta understand, free everything that's free, they try to find ways to monetize that and make money. Even things that grows naturally, they find ways to try to kill it, and they give you the artificial thing. They give you a duplication of that, and it's not the real thing. You see what I'm saying? You because they want you to always rely on them. You see what I'm saying? Like every think about this, everything that is natural, right? And it can reproduce on its own. They want to do away with that, and they want to give you something that's artificial and fake. Why they want to do that? Because it gives them control over that. So and you and God didn't approve of that type of stuff. So it's just time for us as people to wake up to these things. We shouldn't have to pay for everything on earth. That don't even make sense. We don't even supposed to be paying bills, but we do. We do it because we've been programmed and conditioned to do it. That's why we do it. But all it takes is thinking. That's it. Everybody in the world is not paying bills because they woke up to the truth. They realize that it's just a group of people that want to have control. That's all it is. So I just want to put that quick video on y'all for y'all something to think about. And I'm not saying stop working. Or nothing. You have to do what you got to do, but at the same time, though, God give us all common sense. So y'all think about that. And I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all Friday night. God bless you all. And take care.